Hello North Country and welcome to Beekmantown Central School for Champlain Valley Athletic Conference High School Boys Basketball. Our contest, a junior varsity contest between Beekmantown Central School and Northeastern Clinton Central School. I'm Foxy Gagnon along with Eric Gagnon on camera. We want to thank Champlain Valley Restoration Services, Mike Frenier and the gang for their support of CVAC basketball. Northeastern comes into this game with a record of 2 wins and 8 losses. Beekmantown junior varsity team with an identical 2-8 record. Northeastern coached by Frank Dumas and Beekmantown coached by Coach George Dyer. There they are comparing notes prior to this one. Beekmantown won the Modified A contest. Congratulations to Coach Dan Munson Sr. and his team for that victory. Mark DeCoss and Dave Brown will be the officials, and we are just moments away. When these teams met earlier in the season, Beekmantown was the winning team in the game in Cougar country. Beekmantown won that one 58-51. So despite their 2-8 records, these teams are going to battle as if it were for first place in the contest tonight. Beekmantown playing a little bit short-handed. They've lost a couple players to the varsity team, and in addition, starter Tom McGowan is out sick and not available for this one. He'll be showing his support. He'll be alongside on the bench, but he will not be available for play. The referees meeting with the captains prior to game time. Foxy Gagnon along with Eric Gagnon bringing you Champlain Valley Athletic Conference Junior Varsity Basketball. The Eagles face the Cougars, jumping at center for the Eagles in their gray jerseys with red bottoms. Ramiro Ribeiro, he jumps against Sean Gagno. Beekmantown opens the tip-off, and the two-pointer by Branham. What a way to open the ball game. Nice two-pointer by Buddy Branham. Beekmantown Eagles up 2-0. Eagles and Cougars go at it. Castine found a way to get the shot off, and rebound Paquette. Back to Castine. Castine takes it to the hoop, overshoots the glass, rebound Deso. Deso on the inside with the point. Steve Deso ties it at 2. Beekmantown starters, 22, Dan Haley. Number 20 with the ball, Nate Brown. That's Branham. Ribeiro on the post, and also Sean Hannon starts for the Eagles. This is Hannon. Branham open again, gets the shot off, and back into the hands of Branham. Triple teamed, he dishes out for Brown. Castine tried for the rebound inside. Hannon couldn't keep the handle. It'll be Northeastern basketball. 1 minute into the game, we are tied at 2. Castine inside. Deso. This is back to Castine. Castine works for the shot in the lane. Ribeiro with the rebound. Brown and then Hannon. Brown with the shot. Ribeiro with the rebound. Won't fall. Big rebound. Castine. Tied at 2, Cougar ball. Tried to get it into the low post. Foul called on the inside. Foul on Nate Brown. It'll be Northeastern basketball under their own basket. Mark DeCoss to hand it over to Tyler Davison. Foul called. Ball was on the floor, says Mark DeCoss, and foul Beekmantown on Ribeiro. He puts the ball down as Now what's the call? Foul push off on Northeastern. That one called on Steve Diesel pushing off, so we remain tied at 2 minutes into the game. Junior varsity basketball from Eagle Country. In the Eagles' nest, Branham, his third shot from the outside. Castine with another rebound. Looks like Castine wants to control the boards in this one. He takes it end to end, pulls up in the lane, and low post to Gagnon. Back to Castine from the outside. Branham with the rebound. Nate Brown to Branham. George Dyer, the coach of the Beekmantown Eagles. Frank Dumas coaches Northeastern Clinton. I'm Foxy Gagnon along with Eric Gagnon on camera. Just to our right, the godfather of videography, Calvin Castine. Calvin Vision, hometown cable in the North Country, the godfather of videography, and he returns the favor. We're shooting each other here, gunning each other down at Beekmantown Central. Ribeiro missed everything on that one, so he takes a deep breath and will reset. People have had a lot of nice words for the work that we do in the Plattsburgh, Osceola Valley, Keysville, Peru, Beekmantown area. In our work with Falcon Cable Public Access Channel 5, well, let me tell you, for many years prior, Calvin Castine in the northern tier has been the man. Hometown cable and his work for a number of years. And he's the one that kind of got us going. We worked a little bit with him when he needed some help and found so much enjoyment. We said, let's try this in Plattsburgh. And with Calvin's help in Plattsburgh area, we got started. It goes way back to the days of the cable committee. 4:51 remaining in the first quarter. And Northeastern with the 4-2 lead. Diesel with the 4 Cougar points. Branham with the Eagles bucket. Ribeiro at the line. Lorna Marks is the official timer. Looks like Scott Cuter is the official scorer for this ball game. 4-3 ball game as Ribeiro makes 1 of 2. Travel call. Northeastern turns the ball over. It will be Beekmantown ball. Substitution number 21, TJ Paul Hemus in for the Eagles. Looking inside for Haley, knocked away by Castine. Castine, foul called on Brown. That'll be his second as they tried to get it a low post to Sean Gagnon. Now we're tied at 4. Did he make both shots? I didn't think so. They've got a 4-4 score on the scoreboard. What's that all about? Where'd the point come from? Northeastern ball. No one's questioning it. Turnover. It will be Beekmantown ball. You see a little discussion going on at the scorer's table. But the scoreboard shows 4-4 at the 4-minute mark. We have 4-3 in our book. And now they've corrected it. It is indeed 4-3 Northeastern. Brown. Paul Hemus tried to go a little closer to Haley, and it will be Cougar ball. Castine, Paquette, Diesel, Gagnon, and Davison for the Cougars at this point. Beekmantown with Brown, Ribeiro, Paul Hemus, Haley, and Branham. Castine again works hard for the shot, missed the mark. Rebound inside, won't fall. Both teams cold shooting in the early going. 3:15 remaining in the first quarter, and it's a 4-3 Northeastern lead. Tiso has all 5 Cougar points. And Coach Dyer takes a 20-second timeout. The score with 3:15 remaining in the first quarter on the Champlain Valley Restoration Services scoreboard is Northeastern 5 and Beekmantown Central 3. Diso for his second of 2, a swish. He has a 6-pack of points. Cougars with a 6-pack of points, and it's a 6-3 lead. Branham and Brown play catch on the perimeter. Interrupted by Paquette. Nice pass to the left side. Ball wouldn't fall for Davison, and Beekmantown clears it. Quickly down the floor, Paul Hemus in the corner. Guarded by Davison, top of the key to Brown. He thought about it, gets it to Paul Hemus, down low to Haley. He's triple teamed, gets it to Paul Hemus. Ribeiro pops. Rebound, Gagnon. Into the ball game is Joe LaRose, number 25 for Northeastern. They find Davison, nice back door, and Davison puts this one in. Tyler Davison, the recipient of a nice pass, and he completed the play. It's 8-3. Ribeiro in the lane, he's fouled. That could go against either guy. I think they're going to nail Diso with the offense. Just 2 minutes, 6 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Ramiro Ribeiro at the line for his second trip. He's now 1 of 3 with that miss. Into the ball game, Beekmantown, Derek Rossett replacing Dan Haley. And for Northeastern, it's Ken Dubuquin replacing Diso, who's had a good first quarter. Ribeiro hits his second of 2, done that twice now, and it's an 8-4 ball game. Paquette. Inside to Dubuque. Gagnon shot missed, and Ribeiro, he got hit in the ear, I think, on the rebound. Nate Brown, 3-point range. Ribeiro up for the strong rebound. He got fouled on the putback. .135 showing on the clock. And once again, for the third time, Ramiro Ribeiro at the foul line. This time he hits the first one. Makes it 8-5, and Haley is going to come back into the game for Ribeiro this time. He's 3 of 6 from the line. Matt Paquette and then Tyler Davison. The jumper by Joe LaRose. Gagnon finds Davison. Dubuque inside to Gagnon, the turnaround jumper, foul call. That may go against Paul Hemus. Indeed it does. 68 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Sean Gagnon at the foul line. Haley in, Ribeiro out for the Eagles. Low-scoring first quarter. The Eagles up the floor. Brown leads the attack, gets it to Paul Hemus. Haley on high post. They go down low and nice dish. Nice dish from Russett to Haley. Haley got fouled. He'll go to the foul line. That foul called on Dubuque, just his first. And Dan Haley's at the line for a couple. Eagles can't take advantage of that foul, and with 44 seconds, Cougars basketball. Gagno, jumper in the lane. Oh, it popped out. Don't ask me how. Nice putback by Dubuque, or LaRose, and LaRose clears. Nope, that's Dubuque, and turnover. It'll be Beekmantown ball. Brown's jumper won't fall. Battle for the rebound. Gagno gets it to LaRose. LaRose up the floor. Just a second at the buzzer. Won't count. We played one. The score on the Champlain Valley Restoration Services scoreboard is Northeastern 8 and Beekmantown 5. Shannon Rabideau into the ball game, as well as Matt Gowett for Northeastern. Substitutions from Coach Dumas. He has a big squad, and nice play. Matt Gowett makes it 10-5. Beekmantown in the second quarter with Branham. He has the ball. He'll take it right to the hoop. Challenges Diso. Big rebound, Ribeiro, and putback is good. Ribeiro now with 5 of the Beekmantown 7. Branham has the other 2. He had the first 2. Gagno to the hoop for 2. So the boys come out shooting in the second quarter. Diso with 6 points in the first quarter. Full court pressure applied. Branham gets it past midcourt. Brown, Haley, and Branham. Inside to Ribeiro. Oh, he's triple teamed. Hold called. We played 59 seconds of the second quarter, and Northeastern outscoring Beekmantown in this quarter 4-2. 6 points in the first minute. Timeout called. 20-second timeout for Coach Frank Dumas. Both teams at 2-8 on the season. We expect a close ball game all the way. 12-7 lead for Northeastern Clinton. They led 8-5 after 1. The hot dog survey will continue today, as we've had a tie in the CVAC between the Peru hot dog, or the Osable Valley hot dog, I should say, and the Beekmantown hot dog. They have battled throughout the year, and we've come back to the Beekmantown Gymnasium for a second look at the Beekmantown hot dog. Ribeiro at the foul line, his 4th trip. Nice inside look. Nice look from Gowett to Castine. Castine now into the scorebook, and it's 14-7. Cougars doubling up the Eagles. The steal by Rabideau. Corner to Galette. Yep, he stepped out of bounds. It happens every time with a visiting team. I don't think there's ever a game where a visiting team does not step out at least once, because the bleachers are very close to the floor here. And part of the fun of a game at the Eagles Nest, travel called. But inevitably during a ball game, a player will step out of bounds. The 3-point mark is only, I would say, about 1.5 feet, if that, from the out of bounds area. The jumper by Rabideau takes a high hop. Foul called. Push off under the basket. I think they nabbed Gagnon. Diso does have 3 fouls. And Gagnon has 3 fouls. So the big boys in foul trouble in the second quarter. Ribeiro back to the foul line. He's now 4 of 8. But he hasn't been able to put back-to-back foul shots in. Let's see if it happens here. It does. 14-9. Ribeiro with 7 of the Eagles' 9. Dubuque and Hannon blocked it, and I'm not sure he realized he had even blocked it. Northeastern ball under their own basket. Galette gets it inside to Castine. There's an easy 2. Good feed from the guard, and Castine now has 4. It's 16-9. Foul called as Northeastern continues to pressure Beekmantown, but they're picking up fouls in the process. Matt Paquette will come back into the ball game. Beekmantown with Cannon, Brown, Ribeiro, Branham, and Haley. Rabideau checks out and Paquette in. And Nate Brown at the foul line for the Eagles. Beekmantown now has made 3 in a row from the foul line. 16-10. And oh, those foul shots are helping. 16-11. And Beekmantown with just 1 field goal in the first 10 minutes of play. Well, 2 field goals, but a number of foul shots. Foul on the rebound as Castine went for the putback. Castine in his first trip to the foul line. Substitution Beekmantown, Derek Rossett back in, replacing Ribeiro. And you take Ribeiro out, you've got a pretty short lineup for the Eagles. Ribeiro is their big boy. Castine hits the second of 2. It's 17-11. Hannon, Eagles. Brown, guarded by Galette. Hannon, guarded now by Diso. Branham, interception, Galette. Looks up court, takes it California to New York, and Brandon fouls him. Matt Galette will go to the foul line for 2 shots. Played about 3 minutes of the second quarter. Northeastern with 9 points, Beekmantown with 6 in this quarter. Northeastern 3 of 7 from the foul line at this point. 3 of 8 now. Inside rebound, Castine. Put back, the second try is good. Castine with 7 points in this second quarter. It's 19-11. Rossett gets it to Brown. Hannon tried to dish it to Haley, but Dubuque was there for the Cougars. This is Castine. Paquette and Dubuque. Gowett hits the three! Matt Gowett with a three-pointer. He has 5 in the game. It's 22-11. Now the Cougars are doubling up Beekmantown. Brown, oh, he wanted that 3-shot. Excellent defensive pressure from the Cougars. Gowett picks up a foul there, and Nate Brown will go to the foul line, where he is 2 for 2. Nine of 14 for Beekmantown from the foul line. Brown 4 for 4. Timeout called, 4:07 remaining in the second quarter. The score on the Champlain Valley Restoration Services scoreboard is Northeastern 22 and Beekmantown 13. Here are the Beekmantown cheerleaders. Beekmantown junior varsity cheerleaders: Tanya Serrano, Christy Grizzle, Beth Douglas, Katrina Rossett, Jessica Rabideau, Sue Lombard, and Danielle Pelkey, and the coach is Lori Ann Bois. And now the Northeastern cheerleaders get a cheer. Hitting for a victory. Rachel Strack, Jillian James, Hillary Hawksby, Cassie Itier, Shanda Sterling, and Steffi Gaudette. The junior varsity cheerleaders for the Cougars. 22-13, let me tell you, the Cougars have played some nifty defense and have played a strong inside game with the big boys, Diesel and Castine. Castine with 7, Diesel with 6, 5 for Gowett, and 2 apiece for Gagne and Davison. Foul called into the game for Northeastern is 24, Eric Miller. At the foul line is Derek Rossett for Beekmantown, the 2 shot because of the 10th foul. 2 shots for Rossett. He hits that one, so Coach Dyer has to be happy with his foul line shooting. Especially in the second quarter now, they've hit all 7 attempts. Nope, 7 of 8. Gowett for the Cougars. Brown there defensively and stolen. Nice play by Hannon. Haley gets it to Brown. 3.5 minutes to play. 8-point lead as Paul Hemas tried to cut into that one. Cougars have led all the way. Well, Branham did hit a quick 2. We have to be honest about this. Branham hit a quick 2 to put Beekmantown up 2-0, and then the Cougars took the lead shortly thereafter. I'm Foxy Gagnon along with Eric Gagnon on camera, bringing you Champlain Valley Athletic Conference High School Boys Basketball Junior Varsity Contest. Mike Castine hits that one. He's 2 of 3 from the foul line now. 23-14. Cougars looking for a 10-point edge. Rebound Rossett. Cougars will play a zone defense. Brown to Paulhemus. Brown. Paulhemus. Haley in the corner. Tough place to be. Turnover. Cougars ball. Credit the Cougars defense. As we videotape this, Super Bowl football tomorrow. Super Bowl football, the Fox's prediction of the Super Bowl. Denver 27, Atlanta 7. And the New York Giants 0. Tipped away, it'll be Beekmantown ball. They get it under their own bucket. Brown looks, sets the play. Paulhemus and Hannon. And now Brown. Two-pointer, short of the mark. And the rebound there was Ken Dubuque. Matt Gowett. And he hits his second three. Gowett with 2 3-pointers in the second quarter. It's 26-14. Cougars by a dozen. Inside to Haley. A height advantage for the Cougars paying off. Big second quarter for Northeastern. LaRose overshoots, tipped away by Dubuque. He scampered after it nicely and gets it to Miller. Inside to Castine, turnaround won't fall, battled around. Finally, Paulhemus clears for the Eagles. Minute and a half to play. Paulhemus 3-point range. Nice rebound, LaRose. Down the floor to Gowett. Gowett into the lane, past traffic. Got the bounce. Gowett with a big second quarter, 10 points. And again, the Cougars doubling up the Eagles 28-14 with 65 seconds to play. Kick called, it'll be reset the shot clock and Eagles ball. 45 and 11 come in. 11 is Tyler Davison. 45 is Nathan Dutel. Hannon gets the three. Sean Hannon with a three-pointer. Just the third field goal for Beekmantown in this first half. But it was the trifecta. 28-17, 40 seconds to go in the first half. Hannon jumps on it. Or Gowett, I should say. Hannon there defensively. This is Matt Gowett. Into Dutil, foul called. Nope, 3 seconds. Before the foul, 3 seconds called. Beekmantown ball with 26 seconds. 28-17. Northeastern with 20 points in this quarter. Beekmantown with 12. It was just 8-5 after 1. Paulhemus misses the mark. Nice pass down the floor. Miller to Davison. In and out. He got robbed. 3 seconds. Brown at the buzzer. First half score on the Champlain Valley Restoration Services scoreboard is Northeastern Clinton Central 28, Beekmantown Central 17. First half scoring, Northeastern 28 points led by Matt Gowett's 10 second quarter points. Mike Castine has 8 all in the second quarter. Deso 6 all in the first quarter. And Gagno and Davison with 2 apiece. Beekmantown scoring Ribeiro with 7 points, 5 of those from the foul line. Brown with 4, all from the foul line. 3-pointer for Hannon, Branham with 2, and Reset with 1. Rabideau all the way to the hoop. Play underway in the third quarter. Joining us for the third and fourth quarter, Goose Gagnon. Goose took care of all his personal business and headed out to the Eagles' nest.
Oh yes, you had to get ready for Super Sunday boxing.
Now I've already made my prediction about the Super Bowl, Goose. By the time this airs, the game will have concluded, so everyone will know how right or wrong. I made my prediction in the first half. What is your prediction for score of the Super Bowl?
I'll tell you at the end of the third quarter.
Okay, he needs time to reconsider and get his final results in. Brown for Beekmantown. This is Paul Hemas. Corner to Haley. Double team, gets it up top. All alone is Brown. Rolls the rim. Rebound inside Gagnon. Fouled by Hannon. Gagnon, Gowett, LaRose, Castine, and Rabideau for the Cougars. Beekmantown with Hannon, Haley, Brown, Paul Hemas, and Ribeiro. Tipped away. Good defense, and the Eagles down the floor. Paul Hemas pops it just in front of the three-point line. Rabideau for the Cougars. Beekmantown applying a little bit more pressure defensively. Now they fall into their zone. Good take to the hoop by Matt Gowett, and it's 30-17, first points of the third quarter. On the run, Castine takes the lead pass, worked for the shot, base of the rim, battle, Rabideau gets it for the Cougars. Timeout called by the Cougars. Full timeout, 5:47 remaining in the third quarter. Score on the Champlain Valley Restoration Services scoreboard is Northeastern 30 and Beekmantown 17. Shannon Rabideau gets it to Matt Gowett. Back to Rabideau. Gets past Ribeiro, goes baseline, dishes it inside to Castine, leaned on the rim. Kind of balanced on the rim and said, okay, dropped in. 32-17. When these teams met in Champlain, the winning score was Beekmantown 58, Northeastern 51. Beekmantown playing with just 8 players. Their 9th junior varsity player, Tom McGowan, is out sick. Branham won't fall. And Gowett on the run. Pass Brown downtown. There he goes. Matt Gowett playing a strong game. He now has 14 in this one. And it's 34-17. Again, the double up. Ribeiro, nice defense from Castine. Ribeiro follows his shot. He'll pop. And rebound LaRose to Rabideau to Gagnon. Beautiful ball play there from the Cougars. 36-17. Cougars want a big win today. Brown foul line jumper, much too short. It'll be Cougar ball. The Cougars had a huge second quarter, outscoring Beekmantown 20-12. And in this quarter, they have 8 points. Beekmantown still looking. Davison to Paquette and finds LaRose in the right spot. Joe LaRose with the bucket. His first points of the game, 38-17. 3:45, stolen by Paquette. Brown tried to steal. Castine with the ball, puts the shoulders down and scores. Mike Castine with the basket. And he has a dozen. 40-17. Cougars with a big third quarter. Inside to Haley. Rebound LaRose to Castine. Oh, nice find. Haley with the attempted block. Nice find on the spin move. Castine to Paquette. Paquette hits that one. (42-17). Matt Paquette. Good foul line shooting. Brown to Branham, back to Brown. Rebound Castine. Boy, he heads up the court. Oh, how did he find Paquette? You tell me, how did he find Paquette? What a play. 44-17. I want to play with this Cougar team. They like to run and gun. Castine, he's looking. He finds Paquette again. Look for Davison, lost the handle.
One too many back.
Goose Gagnon has joined us, folks. He's still thinking over that Super Bowl score. But he's busy on stats. Castine and Hannon fouls him right in front of the Cougar bench. Frank Dumas, the coach of Northeastern Clinton. He's been coaching that junior varsity team for quite a few years, I think. Dubuque into the game. They find Dubuque in the lane, triple teamed and drew the foul. Right now it's Davison, Dubuque, Paquette, LaRose, and Dutil for the Cougars. Basket good by Kenton Dubuque, his first point of the game. 3 for 4 from the foul line are the Cougars. What's that?
He said no, but I think he said no basket on that.
Oh, well, good basket. First point of the game for Dubuque. Rivers for Beekmantown. Clock not moving. Uh-oh, they forgot to turn. There we go. No problem. Davison, he was triple teamed. Inside Dubuque. How'd Davison get over there? Davison was just on the other side of the floor. All of a sudden he shows up near the ball and puts in the 2. 46-17. Branham from long distance. It's a 2-pointer. Just in front of the 3-point line. 46-19. Davison blocked by Ribeiro. Paquette there. Davison, he gets the shot off. It's in! Tyler Davison. 6 points in the ball game, 4 quick ones. And with 1:10 remaining, it's 48-19. A huge third quarter for Northeastern Clinton Central. Branham from downtown. Brown, he'll pop it. Swish. 48-21. Davison. Brown for Beekmantown. Rivers with a long one. Steele. Branham got his nose right in the action. But that doesn't surprise me. It's Buddy Branham. 27 seconds. 48-21 Northeastern. Nate Dutil. Inside to Dubuque. Oh, a little shuffle shot. That didn't work. I don't think Coach Dumas was real happy about that attempt. Ribeiro, oh, he got poked in the eye, so he did travel. Yep, he traveled. Even if you're injured, you can't travel. Got poked in the eye. Coach Maceo DeVos of the varsity team over there, and Coach Dyer, junior varsity coach. Substitution, Haley in for Ribeiro. Just 6 seconds, the steal by Brown. 3 seconds, oh, off his foot and no shot, won't count. We played 3 quarters. The score on the Champlain Valley Restoration Services scoreboard is Northeastern Clinton 48, Beekmantown 21. Eagles ball to open the 4th quarter. Branham gets a quick 2. Well, that took 5 seconds to cut into the lead a little bit. Miller and Deso in for the Cougars. Dutil starts the 4th quarter along with Davison and Paquette. Ribeiro, strong rebound on the inside. He was fouled as he went for the putback. A couple of Beekmantown coaches across the way. Bobby Harris, the bowling coach, and Mark Haley, the football coach in Beekmantown country. A couple of guys I've known for an awful long time. Ribeiro makes his first shot. We finally clarified at the end of the 3rd quarter, one of Paquette's foul shots did not count because of a violation apparently. It's 48-24. Beekmantown was outscored by Northeastern 20-4 in the 3rd quarter. Nice move. Deso used the body, then the shot. 50-24. Cougars looking for the big W in this one. Eric Gagnon on camera. I'm Foxy Gagnon along with Goose Gagnon now working the stat sheet. Ribeiro wrestles with the ball. Miller saves it to Paquette. Yes. That got knocked away. I think it went off Davison. The officials will talk about it. I've got Beekmantown the way I saw that one. No, they give it to Northeastern. I thought it went off Davison's shoulder. They're closer. Dutil with the shot. He was fouled. Goose Gagnon promised his Super Bowl prediction following the 3rd quarter.
Okay, I'm ready.
We haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Nate Dutil at the foul line. We'll keep the fans in a little bit more suspense. Look at him get the bounce there. Now the net is goofed up. Oh, Ribeiro did a nice job on that. I'm not sure I could have done that.
How about a shootout, 34-27, Denver?
Okay. All right. You and I both agree on nice rebound by Deso. He now has 12 in the game. You and I both agree that Broncos will put points on the board. My prediction, Goose, was 27-20. 27-7 Broncos.
You're way off,
27-7.
Foxy. Atlanta's going to put some more points on the board also.
Well, I don't see a shootout. I see a blowout instead of a shootout. With Denver scoring early. Big and early. Okay? Just thought I'd tell you that.
All right.
And the whole North Country is going to know who was closer. 53-24. Goose, I hope you're concentrating on your stat sheet.
Yes, I am. Eric, the stat man, gagged and taught me how.
Okay, he's on camera. Brown nets 1 of 2. Clock ticks away. We're in the final 6:15 of this ball game. Gagnon. Miller to his right. Finds Miller. Miller on the run. Rebound inside. Gagnon. Landed hard. Good hard work. Coach Dumas has these Cougars working hard. And there's some big boys on the junior varsity squad. Hannon for the Eagles. Baseline to Ribeiro. He takes it to the hoop. Didn't get fouled this time. Poked away. It'll be Cougar ball. Dave Brown and Mark DeCoste are the officials. Miller for the Cougars. Davison. Guarded by Hannon. Inside. Gagnon worked hard for the shot, and you called that too, huh, Eric? Eric doing a little officiating on camera.
I agree with that one.
See the officials over there for the varsity game? There's a couple of nice fellas. Wally Vanderhoff to your left and Tom Lacey. Gentlemen, Tom Lacey. They'll have the varsity game. They get out here early, watch some junior varsity ball. Mod A game was officiated by Steve Parker, the veteran, and the rookie Len Ducat. Oh, they left Dubuque alone. He takes it to the hoop. Knocked away by Paquette. It'll be Eagles ball. We're at Beekmantown Central School. We want to thank Mike Frenier and his staff at Champlain Valley Restoration Services for their support of CVAC basketball. 5-minute mark of the fourth quarter. 55-25. The Cougars have played all basketball today. Davison didn't really get set, but on the putback, Gagnon did. Sean Gagnon now with 8 points in the game. Balanced scoring from the Cougars. Dubuque from the foul line, base of the rim, Branham there for Beekmantown. Headed toward the midway point of the fourth quarter. Both teams at 2 and 8 coming in. Another basket for Gagnon. He's in double figures. He has 6 in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter scoring, Northeastern 11 and the Eagles 2. Paquette on the move. Foul on Branham. Three minutes, 41 seconds and counting. Keeping an eye on that clock. 59-25, timeout called by Coach Dyer. He's got the basketball tie on. Do you notice that about, oh, can't see it now, but he wore his basketball tie today. 3:41 remaining. The score on the Champlain Valley Restoration Services scoreboard is Northeastern 59, Beekmantown 25. Paquette at the foul line. Swish. So he's already made Coach Dumas happy because he's hit one. Now if he misses this one, he's made his 1 of 2. See? Rebound. Plus you give your teammates a chance to score your leftovers. And that's what LaRose did. Stuck his nose in there and picked up 2 more points. 62-25. Hannon. Branham. Davison on the floor. Branham on the floor along with Reset. Reset working the gum for the Eagles. He's got a wad of gum in there. 3-4 double bubbles. I don't remember if I chewed gum when I played. I must have, huh? We must have chewed gum when we played. We didn't have Gatorade though and stuff like that.
We had water.
We had water. And you were lucky to get that.
Yeah.
We had cheerleaders though. We had cheerleaders. Yep. We had knee pads.
Lots of knee pads.
Lots of.
I think every player used knee pads.
Everybody had knee pads. If you didn't have knee pads, I'm not sure they let you play.
And we had Converse sneakers too.
Yep, you wore the Converse high tops. $62-25 is
I don't
the
think
score.
there was no such thing as Nikes back then.
No Nikes, no Air Jordan and all
There was
that.
what, Converse and PF Flyers.
PF Flyers. Branham for Beekmantown. Brown with the jumper. Branham. Ribeiro kept that one alive. Now the steal. Davison up the floor. Lost the handle right in front of his Cougar bench. Just 2:29 left in this one. Big win for the Cougars. Brown. Rabideau down the floor, beating Beekmantown back defensively. Nice shot, Miller. Eric Miller gets into the scorebook. I'll tell you, almost everybody scored. Maybe everyone has for Northeastern. Branham, nice fake, but lost the handle, and LaRose has it. Oh, Rabideau, very unselfish. I'll tell you what, Rabideau hasn't scored yet. He's the only guy who hasn't scored, but
He could have.
he could have there, and he dished to his buddy. Unselfish play, nice job. I used to do that, Goose. I used to pass it off. Yeah, I used to pass the ball off.
I guess I can't say the same. I think I had a trigger on my head. It hit my hand and it'd go off.
Did it go off? Branham from the Spellman Road missed on that one. Ribeiro. Good second effort by Ribeiro. 64-27. 64-27. 60 seconds remaining in this one. Miller to Davison, guarded by Rivers. Miller, corner Rabideau. I'd like to see him hit it. Oh, he got robbed again. Branham. In, Buddy Branham. He has 8 in the ball game. 10 for Ribeiro to lead the Eagles scorers. 7 for Brown. 5 of those from the charity stripe. 22 seconds. Oh, nice pass. Blocked by Ribeiro on the Davison attempt. Nice job officiating by Mark DeCoste and Dave Brown. If you've wondered what ex-Giants quarterback Dave Brown has been doing these days, he's out here officiating.
No.
Oh, it isn't the same guy? Oh.
I was going to say not to be confused with the ex-Giant.
No, but I think he could play quarterback just as well, Goose. Are you satisfied with the Giants team situation?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Rabideau at the buzzer. All right. Frank Dumas, the coach of Northeastern Clinton, mighty happy with his boys in this one. They come up with a big victory in Eagles territory. The junior varsity contest, final score, Beekmantown on the losing end of this one. Northeastern 64 and Beekmantown 29. We want to thank Eric Gagnon for his work on camera, Goose Gagnon for helping us out in the second half, and special thanks to Mike Frenier and everyone at Champlain Valley Restoration Services. This is Foxy Gagnon on behalf of everyone at North Country Cable Network saying good night, North Country.